makes Hamlin look like a toy.
Yeah.
But now it's like Hamlin's actually like putting up a
forcing
really good fight.
forcing Mojo to
like Mojo
like,
can't play
go into
secondaries.
game. Yeah. Well, he also has to go into game 1 like somewhat trying, right?
God damn it.
Because that's like a top player thing. Is like
that's why
game
I'm like,
1
yeah,
they like
that's why I was like God
play
damn
you.
it, is because I was like he's so good he can just like half try sometimes. I know that Mojo tried to play the Marth once and Hamlin beat it, so like Mojo can't play his secondaries either. He's gotta play the
he
Fox.
has to be Fox now.
Yeah, which is
it's an important milestone for players.
It's a level of respect.
When like Bananas kind of has to play Ice Climbers, but like Mojo's secondary characters are all really sick as well.
Ice Climbers players don't have secondaries.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
And so like, you know, Mojo has secondaries. They are good, right?
Yeah.
They have won tournaments here and in Houston.
Yeah.
All over the place.
I've seen him play Fox, Falco, Falcon, and Marth.
Yeah.
He's got some other ones probably in friendlies, but like those are the only ones I've ever seen like come out in a tournament setting.
Right. But if you can make him not be able to play those anymore, like that means something.
Yeah, no, like I was saying, it's a level of respect. When Mojo like signs up to like fight you or whatever, it's like, all right, well, I'm going to like have to pick my main and like try to win this. I can't just like, oh, well, he didn't land on Randall.
Yeah. Faded a little too far out with the bear. But like on the other hand, right, is hamyojo used to play secondaries versus Bananas, but that was him like searching for a way to do it.
Oh yeah, that was not disrespect. That wasn't disrespect.
You have two sides of the coin for secondaries.
That was him being like fucking lost. Like he didn't know where the hell. Like, he was just in a constant state of which character do I main, and now he's actually going Sheik, which and
surprisingly having good results in the sets.
I think it's very healthy for him that he's going Sheik because then he doesn't have to like switch different skill sets between characters in tournament,
and he doesn't have to question like what caused the loss. Was it the fact that I played this character? Was this person not
It's an
warmed
incredibly
up?
stressful and difficult matchup to play on Sheik's end, but like he knows it's doable, and like he's trusting his ability as a player rather than like what character he's playing for it, which is really important.
But yeah, so there's the coin of I'm quite a bit better than this person. I can go secondaries versus I don't know what to do. I keep losing. Let me try a different character.
Yeah. But yeah, no, these guys definitely have to play their mains against each other, that's for sure. There's, I'd be incredibly surprised if this set was not Sheik Fox the entire way. Also, I'm a little bit surprised at Yoshi's game 1. I feel like Fox likes this stage in this matchup. I would have expected Battlefield. Like, I feel like
Battlefield is probably the only stage.
Oh, okay, that was just extra.
Yeah, the Battlefield is probably the only stage that Fox like isn't completely okay with going to. Like everything else is like sure.
Yeah, like Sheik's will auto ban FD, and then depending on what kind of Sheik you are, I feel like it depends on which tri-platform you would ban. But like, I feel like out of the 4 tri-platforms, I feel like the one she would like the least is actually Yoshi's. Like I feel like she's great on Fountain, Dreamland, and Battlefield.
Yeah, I think those are all better than Yoshi's.
Yeah,
for sure.
Player preference. I don't know.
I mean, Hamlin likes to do wall jumps, so maybe it's just for him to feel good about himself.
Yeah.
Game 1.
Sure.
Right? But for sure, you know, Fox doesn't want to go to Battlefield necessarily because edgeguarding him becomes a lot easier. While on Dreamland, Fountain, and Yoshi's, he has a myriad of angles to choose from.
Well, that was a really good wave dash back down smash. Hamlin just did like basic day 101 Sheik shit on Mojo and it worked. It's just like, hi, I have position. What if I back up?
Good tech chase. Oh. I like the fact that
that was bad DI back there. He's dead. He has to make a really...
Oh, I mean,
Mojo thought he was going to land on the platform, so he was going to hit him with an aerial. Oh my god! Oh my god. If Hamlin wins this game... Oh my god. Oh my god, the bat! Oh! DBZ. Fighters! He's dead. Oh my god. What the hell?
What is happening?
No,
Mojo!
Oh my...
Sure. You know, another thing is there's a jank factor of Randall.
Can we remove Randall?
There are versions where people have thought about it. Like removing Shy Guys and Wispy Winds.
There's no universe where people would remove Randall. I understand wanting to remove Shy Guys in the wind, but Randall is like, people wouldn't do it.
He just affects you when you just want to hold ledge, okay? He just pops out and makes you stand on him sometimes.
He's a big fan of memes. You know that Dallas thing, those mimes?
Oh, I've heard about them.
Yeah. The legends told. Alright, so the stage is a lot harder for this matchup. If Yoshi,
Yeah,
if Yoshi's is like questionable, this one's bad. This one's
just
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a little bit surprised it didn't go to FD because I think FD might actually is probably worse than Stadium, but I don't know.
Here's my thought on that.
Okay.
Transformations.
See, Sheik can transform into Zelda, so the transformations are negated because she understands transformations.
I see.
She can transform.
But fun fact, so back when Stripes was like 3rd in Houston, like amazing Sheik player, took like 2 sets off of Jake 13, yada yada.
Damn.
And I was like 30th. I like 2-stocked him on Pokemon because it's actually that bad.
Yeah, if we had another stage that could be legal, we would ban Pokemon Stadium in a heartbeat. It's just too bad that we don't have a stage.
What stage do you think is like, with slight modification, the closest?
With slight modification, I mean, there's a lot that could be okay with a slight modification, to be honest.
But like the smallest possible.
I'd have to think about that. I don't know if I could think about that right now because I'd need to see the stage select screen.
You'd have to look at it again.
Yeah. Oh my God, that almost could have comboed into forward air. That would have been hilarious.
He just died from
to Sheik's up tilt.
First hit of up tilt kills Fox at 170.
Somebody help.
Wasn't there was some player in Dallas who was like really not that good yet, right? And was going to tournaments and people kind of memed on him a bunch, and somebody found out that Sheik's needles kill Falcon from center stage at like 400% or something.
See, the thing is that sounds like an Umbreon thing. Umbreon sounds like the kind of guy to be like, I'm going to find out what percentage Sheik's needles will kill Captain Falcon. It's at the center of the stage. Like, that's like, so you say bad player that's new to Melee? That's not what Umbreon is. Umbreon's not bad at Melee, and he's not new to it.
This happened in tournament match. Like, somebody was playing Sheik versus this guy
and did that. That sounds like something Max would do, because Max has tried to figure out what percent Sheik's forward throw kills people. He's like, I mean, I guess I'll just keep trying.
Do you want to know what percent Marth up throw kills Peach on Dreamland?
No.
It is at least 243.
No, stop. Stop.
That happened at Dojo 2 weeks ago.
Stop talking to me. So Mojo is immune to death.
Both of his stocks. Okay.
Mojo is the trickiest motherfucker to edgeguard.
Yeah.
Edgeguarding Mojo is basically impossible.
Because you don't know which good or bad option he's going to pick.
Yeah,
right?
The thing is, a lot of Fox's bad options become good once you implement like the more niche, like counterintuitive angles to cover.
Yeah.
Because then the regular angles are just another layer of mix-up, and they're all equal because it's just a fuckload of different options.
Sick DI from hamyojo right there, though.
Although the game's probably over. Unless he memes him real hard right.
That tree has been doing things.
It has, although he was definitely dead without
no matter
the tree.
what.
Yeah, well, I mean, the tree gave him a chance to live. He could have teched and nared.
But, yeah, so, you know, when you're like, oh, this is a good player, he will make good player decisions, and then they just do something dumb like side B from ledge four times in a row.
Yeah, no, Mojo's a huge fan of side B from ledge. It's like, it's a bad option if you only do that, but it becomes a good option when you do a bunch of other options, because then at that point it's just another layer to the mix-up rather than the only option you're doing. Also, I think he just grabbed a Hamlin out of dash tech.
Have you ever, like, played a bad player, and, like, they do a thing, and you cover it, and then you do another thing, and it's the same scenario?
Yeah, so...
And it happens, like, 3 times in a row, so you finally just hard cover the, like, not that option, and they do the exact same thing. You're like, really?
Really? So how I like to describe that is that whenever you're fighting really new players, or like people who like are comfortable enough with the game to control their character but not good enough to understand mind games or like different decision making, you actually have to have a different thought process when you play them, because there's literally such a thing as like outplaying yourself. If your opponent's on Yomi layer level 1 and they're just like, I'm going to do the obvious option because I don't see why not, and you're on Yomi layer level 21 and you're like, all right, so because of the situation in XYZ and these calculations, I've decided this is the optimal decision for them to make, so I'm going to cover it. It's like you guys have to meet your opponent on the same Yomi layer.
Right.
And so like there's actually a different
skill set. If you go
set.
too far, sometimes
it's like pretty common. Like people will complain afterwards where it's like, my opponent just did the same thing every time. And the answer to that is that you just beat that until they prove that they don't do it. You
that's
dumb down. Yeah,
that's what I have been saying recently.
You have to dumb down your play.
You have to force somebody to prove
the
that
the best way to play Smash is that you play it and you do something until your opponent proves that it no longer works, and then you change your game plan. It's literally fix it, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right, and you should do this versus literally all level of players. Don't go into a match and be like, oh, he's third best in his city. He'll probably do the new mix-up option.
You got to gain information before you start making different decisions in your gameplay. So, like, usually I start the game and I do, like, 1 or 2 different things, and I use that to gauge how much my opponent knows, and then from there I can, like, base, like, what their decisions will be.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm never going to assume my opponent's smart. My opponent has to prove to me that they are, unless I've played them before and I already know they are. But this is assuming you're playing somebody for the first time.
Right. Like in Fox Dittos, for instance, for me, I will just do the up throw instant up air every time. Because until they prove that they can tech it, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And it's
also,
like,
that was a really good needle.
Yeah. And...
Oh.
Yes.
That was a good edge guard. Good use of needle.
Yeah, and they were only single needles, and those are kind of trickier to hit.
Yep. They last for a little bit longer than you would think, but they're still a lot trickier than just, like, spreading a barrage of needles.
Because once you have more needles, they vary in heights. And so
yeah, it's basically
you can hit a couple extra places, and you have more lingering options.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really just
they,
active frames more than anything.
Yeah, because like if they choose to like go down to the ledge and you just throw a full charge of needles, like you can still hit them.
Yeah.
But if they go to ledge and you catch that with 1 needle, you're a god, right?
Yeah. Hamlin got like 2 there, which is pretty cool. Although one of them was the when he started his Firefox uppy, so he's just stationary, so he could just react to needle. So like that one wasn't as impressive. Ooh. Yeah, that was an ambiguous up B. You couldn't tell if you'd land on stage or not. Really good Omsa tech. Yeah, not quite. He would have had to have angled it up and in even if it wanted to get on stage, and Mojo still covered it.
Look at that.
Oh, that was the fucking sickest bait I've ever seen in my life.
I love empty shield drop into just like random grab, random up smash.
He like needle charged, canceled it with shield drop, tomahawk grab. It was like, dude, what are you on some like next level shit? Like, can I take what you're taking?
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to see.
All right, back throw him and kill him. This is
entirely possible.
This is probably. I think it's literally what he's going for.
Yeah,
like he's corner camping.
Look,
yeah. He like definitely. And Mojo is proving that he's like, I'm going to shoot the gun because fuck you.
Yeah, sometimes if you know that's what the person's gonna do, like you can be like, all right, I'm not gonna go over there, and then
risk
like
reward's not in your favor.
2 minutes later, you're like, I'm gonna go over there.
Risk rewards.
Never a good idea.
That forward smash is really good.
Yeah.
Close game though. Hamlin definitely could have brought that in his favor. Now we're 2-1.
Right, these have all been like nail biters.
Shouts to Chet Mongongolo for 100 bits. 101 bits actually.
Oh, Chet Mongongolo? I'm pretty sure I know that guy. Chet Mongongolo. I swear that name is familiar.
He's always in the chat. He's always in the chat.
Oh my god, he's the Luigi man.
Is he?
He plays Luigi.
Does he?
What'd you say? Yeah, he plays Luigi and Falco. I roomed with him in Genesis 4.
Ah.
He's a cool dude. Shoutouts for the bits. Also, the stadium game wasn't very close. Games 1 and 3 were close.
Okay, true.
Single needle didn't work that time. Basic recovery scenario, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
Although now he's okay. I was gonna say, if in that situation, if you back air her off, she's close enough to where she can like 50-50 with her up B, and like actually mix it up. So it's a little bit hard, but Mojo just killed him.
Yeah. I think you can either go for like repeat back airs until she's a % where you just up smash once she lands on stage again.
Yeah.
Or you go for the shine. Oh,
damn,
no.
that was really good.
Or you go for the shine and take her across stage and build up the % you need to up smash.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Mojo is being more confident with ledge dashing though, because like he's always been able to do it.
Mojo is definitely a ledge hop side B master.
Yeah, he's just always been kind of like spooked by it. Like he's got sick ledge dashes, and he has for like 3 years. But he's like spooked about not actually hitting it and dying. But I've only really seen him SD on a ledge dash like 1 in 100, and I take those odds.
Yeah. Depends. There's some times where I think it's better to not ledge dash because the risk reward isn't worth it, especially in between stocks. I try to never ledge dash in between stocks, and if I do a very lazy, like obviously not good one, so that way I make sure I don't SD.
One Mojo ledge habit that he used to have really bad was under 100, neutral get up roll.
I've seen him do that, yeah. Also, he's dead.
Okay, well, games 2 and 4 were they were stuff.
There was something.
That was game 4, right?
It was game 4. Hamlin
Okay.
won game 1 off of some jank,
Yeah.
admittedly. So like I feel like it was mostly Mojo favored, except for game 1 had some like really weird Yoshi shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. How'd you do versus Tanukster?